The Undertaker is known as one of the most respected locker room leaders in WWE history. He was the guy who enforced respect, protected the business, and presided over wrestlers' court. But in the mid-2000s, one name reportedly earned his lasting disdain: Melina. Behind her glamorous M&M valet and women's champion runs, Melina built significant backstage heat. This put her directly in the dead man's crosshairs. It started around 2005-2006 during her rise with M&M. Melina was accused of stirring drama, alleged backstage feuds and attitude issues with talents. With talents like Lita, Sharmell, and Candice Michelle, stories circulated about her being difficult to work with, clashing over spots and creative. Some felt she was overly ambitious or manipulative, especially amid rumors tied to her romance with Batista. Whether true or exaggerated by locker room gossip, the perception stuck, and it reached critical mass. The breaking point? Wrestlers' Court. This unofficial tribunal, run by veterans to settle disputes, it was often headed by The Undertaker himself. Melina was hauled in front of the court to face accusations from multiple women and others. Accounts paint a brutal picture. Wrestlers reportedly placed bets on how long it would take her to break down and cry. Melina later described the session as emotionally devastating. She felt completely ganged up on, isolated and overwhelmed. It wasn't just a talk, it was a public shaming in the locker room culture. Undertaker, presiding over it all, reportedly had zero patience for what he saw as disruptive behavior. Sources say he had no use for her after that, meaning she didn't respect the business. From that point forward, the Phenom allegedly kept his distance, offered no support. His influence helped stall some of her bigger pushes. Even as Melina won multiple women's championships and delivered strong in-ring work, the backstage stigma lingered and limited her ceiling. Melina has addressed the rumors in interviews over the years. She denied being a diva in the negative sense, blamed much of the heat on jealousy, over her relationships like with Batista and later John Morrison. She said the wrestler's court experience was one of the toughest moments of her career. She admitted it hurt deeply, but maintained she never intentionally caused problems. Still, the damage was done. Undertaker's disapproval carried weight. Fast forward, Melina eventually left WWE in 2011 after a solid run. But the backstage stories of her heat with Taker and others became part of wrestling lore. It highlighted how locker room politics, especially under The Undertaker's watchful eye, could make or break careers. The Undertaker vs. Melina backstage saga is a raw look at the old-school WWE machine. Respect earned, heat earned, consequences real. If you think this story deserves more spotlight, or if Melina got unfair treatment, smash that like button. Drop a comment with Melina heat real or overblown. Subscribe for more deep dives into WWE's hidden history. And let's keep exposing these locker room truths. No filter, no mercy, hit it now.